the touristic, you know what I mean, the American side of things and the English side of things like I did. I made the mistake the first time. We are definitely re-editing and doing this again, but yeah. The knowledge you get isn't as authentic as it should be. I've gotten more knowledge out of these two just by drinking coffee in the living room than I did from the so-called archaeologist who was my tour guide. Meanwhile, I have the master of antiquities of Egypt sitting with me having coffee, and I haven't paid a cent for this experience. And he's sitting there telling me about all the little antiques that we have here. Any questions, random or whatnot, that I have had, he can explain everything. And if he can't, then the other Muhammad can. There's Muhammads all over Egypt. The key to the world is to talk to the Muhammads, but yeah, there's cultural issues with that. But we'll get there in a different video, I think.
We appreciate your words, Elise. We are so happy to see you always here in Egypt. And we are thank you so much for what you are talking about.
I was here 3 months ago, and I'm already back. And already I have to plan a trip for 2020 because the people that I traveled with beforehand, they're not happy with what they've seen. It wasn't enough. They're not happy with what they learned. It wasn't enough. And it was things we could have Googled and learned. And one of the people that I traveled with actually did a thesis on Egyptology and feminism with Hatshepsut and all these things. So she had more knowledge than our actual tour guide. So she spent, on the other side there's a lookout where you see all three, and that's where we went after the 45-minute experience we had at the Great Pyramids. And when we were there, she sat there and cried because she was so devastated that what a travesty it was for her to have come all the way here, waited her whole life to come to the greatest wonder of the world, the one that everyone tries to solve the mystery, and she didn't even get a chance to explore it properly. So in 2020, I'm going to organise for whoever in that group wants to come back and do this place justice. That's what I'm here for. And instead of going to Memphis like I thought, I went to somewhere else. So I still got to come back and go to Memphis. I was going to go to Siwa Oasis. I ended up going to Al Fayoum. So I've got to come back and go to Siwa. Every time I'm here, I uncover more things that I want to come back and find out and learn about and experience. So even though I feel like I've had the pyramid experience from this apartment, I'm going to go there, I'm going to touch it all, I'm going to talk to people and learn and experience with the people that you're supposed to do it with. Not the people in the box. These are the outside of the box kind of tourists. That's what you need if you want a true Egyptian experience.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
No worries.